Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers. Bill Nye here, ready to tackle some common myths with you. We're living in a world overflowing with information, and it's easy to get caught up in sensational stories. But fear not. We're going to separate fact from fiction. Get ready to flex those critical thinking muscles. Have you ever heard that we only use 10% of our brains? Or that artificial intelligence is about to take over the world? These are just a couple of the many myths circulating out there. We're going to dive deep into these popular misconceptions and explore the truth behind them. Myths are persistent. They often stem from a kernel of truth or a misunderstanding of complex topics. Our job is to be curious, ask questions, and seek out reliable sources of information. Let's get started.
The idea of artificial intelligence becoming super intelligent and taking over the world makes for exciting science fiction movies. But in reality, we're a long way from that scenario. AI today is powerful, no doubt, but it's not sentient or conscious like in the movies. AI experts like myself, Dr. Fei Li, emphasize that AI systems are designed for specific tasks. They learn from the data we feed them. They don't have their own desires or motivations to take over the world. Think of it like this. A self-driving car can navigate roads and avoid obstacles using AI, but it doesn't suddenly decide it wants to rule the world. It's simply following its programming. So, rest assured, the robot uprising is not imminent. Instead of fearing AI, let's focus on harnessing its potential for good. AI can help us solve some of the world's biggest challenges, from healthcare to climate change.
Have you ever heard that we only use 10% of our brains? This is a pervasive myth that has been debunked time and time again by neuroscientists. Brain imaging techniques like fMRI scans show that we use all parts of our brain, even when performing simple tasks. Dr. Barry Gordon here from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. Every part of the brain has a known function. Think about it, the brain is a highly efficient organ. It wouldn't make sense for a large portion of it to be unused. We may not use all areas of our brain simultaneously, but we engage different regions throughout the day depending on what we're doing. So the next time you hear someone say they only use 10% of their brain, you can confidently tell them that's not true. We are all capable of incredible things when we put our full brain power to work.
The idea that social media companies listen to our conversations for ads is a popular conspiracy theory. They collect vast amounts of data, but don't need to eavesdrop. Experts like Bruce Schneier say our browsing history, likes, and shares are enough for targeted ads. Algorithms analyze this data to predict our interests. It's about analyzing digital footprints, not listening to conversations. We can control our privacy settings and limit shared information.
Ever wonder how social media platforms seem to know exactly what to show you? It's not magic, it's algorithms. These clever computer programs analyze the mountains of data we generate online to predict our interests and behaviors. Think of it like a recipe. Algorithms take ingredients like your browsing history, likes, and shares, and mix them together to create a personalized feed just for you. The more you interact with content, the more the algorithm learns and refines your preferences. This explains why you might see ads for running shoes after searching for marathons online. The algorithm has picked up on your interest in running and serves you relevant content. While algorithms can be incredibly effective, they're not perfect. They can sometimes trap us in filter bubbles, showing us only information that confirms our existing beliefs. It's important to be aware of this and actively seek out diverse perspectives.
Targeted ads can feel intrusive, like someone's peering into your online life. But they're not inherently bad. In fact, they can be quite helpful when done right. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather see ads for products and services you're actually interested in? Targeted ads aim to do just that. They leverage the data collected about you to show you relevant content. Imagine you're planning a trip to Italy. Targeted ads might show you deals on flights, hotels, and tours in the region. This can save you time and money compared to sifting through countless irrelevant options. Of course, there's a fine line between helpful and creepy. When companies collect excessive data or use it in ways that feel invasive, it's understandable to feel uneasy. That's why it's crucial to be aware of your privacy settings and control the information you share online.
In today's digital age, protecting your privacy is more important than ever. Here are a few tips to help you navigate the online world safely. Review your privacy settings. Adjust them to limit the information you're comfortable sharing. Be mindful of what you post. Think twice before sharing personal information online. Use strong passwords. Create strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. Be wary of phishing scams. Be cautious of emails asking for your personal information. Keep your software updated. Regularly update your software to ensure you have the latest security patches.
With so much information at our fingertips, it's more important than ever to engage in critical thinking. This means questioning what we see and hear online, evaluating sources, and forming our own informed opinions. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Just because something is shared widely or appears to be from a reputable source doesn't mean it's true. Take the time to verify information before accepting it as fact. Look for credible sources that are backed by evidence and expertise. Reputable news organizations, academic journals, and government websites are good places to start. Be aware of your own biases and how they might influence your perception of information. We all have biases, but it's important to recognize them and be open to different perspectives.
Misinformation, or deliberately misleading information, spreads like wildfire online. It's crucial to be able to spot it and avoid falling prey to its deceptive tactics. Here are a few red flags to watch out for. Emotional language. Misinformation often uses strong emotions like fear, anger, or outrage to grab your attention and manipulate your feelings. Lack of sources. Be wary of claims that aren't backed up by credible sources. If an article or post doesn't cite its sources, it's best to be skeptical. Sensational headlines. Clickbait headlines that seem too good to be true often are. Misinformation thrives on sensationalism to attract clicks and shares. Check the URL. Be wary of websites with unfamiliar or suspicious URLs. Look for established news organizations and reputable sources. Reverse image search. If you see a photo or video that seems out of place or too shocking to be true, try doing a reverse image search to see where else it has appeared online.
In a world awash with information, it's crucial to know where to turn for accurate and reliable sources. Here are a few places to start your search. Reputable news organizations. Established news organizations with a long history of journalistic integrity are generally trustworthy sources of information. Look for outlets that adhere to ethical guidelines and fact-check their reporting. Academic journals. Peer-reviewed academic journals are excellent sources for in-depth research and analysis on a wide range of topics. While they can be dense, they offer rigorous scholarship and credible findings. Government websites, particularly those ending in .gov, are generally reliable sources for data, reports, and official information on government policies and programs. Fact-checking websites like Snopes, PolitiFact, and factcheck.org are dedicated to debunking myths, rumors, and false claims circulating online. Libraries. Don't underestimate the power of libraries. Librarians are trained information professionals who can help you find credible sources and navigate the vast world of information. We've journeyed through the land of myths and misconceptions, armed with the power of critical thinking and a healthy dose of skepticism. Remember, not everything you see online is true, and it's our responsibility to be discerning consumers of information. Embrace your curiosity and never stop questioning the world around you. Seek out credible sources, evaluate evidence, and form your own informed opinions. By being critical thinkers, we can navigate the digital landscape with confidence and contribute to a more informed and discerning society. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay curious, my friends.